Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's quiet. It's quiet. I don't know why that rock is there. I must have put it there. Good morning. Good morning. Let's do WkEnd energy. WkEnd energy. Good morning. Good morning. All right. The Hangman in the Tower. All right. Let me take some Motrin. All right. It's quiet and cold. It's quiet and cold. I keep hearing her. My body is wonderful. It's a Wonderland. My body is wonderful. Something like that. I had odd dreams last night. Gotta love Neptune again. It was I was at like a red light. And I was like, why isn't this car going? And then all of a sudden, like the lights were off again, and it got eerie and it got darker and it got darker, and the next thing you know, like my car shut off. And it was like what happened at the light a few weeks back. And I looked at the people that were there, and then all of a sudden everything's just started like shutting down. And I was like, don't worry, I know what this is. I know what this is. Something like that. And I expected like the cars to start again, and it didn't. And kind of being stuck for days. There was a lot of people everywhere. No one really walked. It was weird. But in the sky, there was, I don't know what it was, but it had like 4 propellers. It wasn't a helicopter. It's probably something extraterrestrial. I had like 4 propellers. 2 of them were blinking red lights, and the other 2 directly across were like spelling something out like a blimp would. Couldn't make out what it was saying. I remember it being like a little chaotic, people panicking. At one point, there was like a tiny little drone hovering over us. And then I think it was like a day or 2 later, I don't know if I made it to like a police station or church. I don't know what it was, but it was like bags of like goldfish. And I was like, no, not hungry. And they're like, you drinking? But I don't remember what I was drinking. Like I wasn't thirsty. And then I woke up from the dream. So, but it was the same thing that happened to me already at the stoplight where the car just stopped. So I don't know if something's going to happen again like that, but it's out for days, you know? And then people start seeing all sorts of things in the sky because it's pitch dark, you know? So I don't know what that's all about, but ooh, it's the first time I heard the birds. Well, I haven't heard the birds in weeks. For a split second, I was going to open the window so you could hear it. But I only did it twice. This got pulled to my towel. It's like a fish's tail. But I was seeing more like a butterfly. Alright, bird, I don't blame you. You don't want to sing? It's fucking cold. I mean, that bird shouldn't even be here. It was like a singing bird. So me just look in the tree. Oh, it just flew by me. So it must have been like above my head on the roof or something. Alright. I'm almost positive there's no singing birds around here this time of year. Or maybe there is, and I just don't hear them in the backyard. I haven't heard a bird out my window in weeks and weeks and weeks. It was just like one of those, and I can't even do it. But it does remind me of like eerie energy right now, almost like the dream how the car just shut down. Yeah, see, not normal. You guys, okay. That is strange. All right. Well, I was just questioning, like, just doesn't really make sense to me. Huh. I mean, it literally threw me off. I do feel like it's really, I don't know what type of energy, but I was going to say, they want me to say dense. It's eerie. And it's that bird I only hear in like the summer and spring. There it is again. I usually don't hear that bird either. Okay. That's usually, I feel like, I don't know. All right. That bird is normal. It's the other one. It usually sings twice, and it just sang once. It's that odd one where I'm always like, what bird is that, guys? It's like, tweet, 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 tweet. Okay. So I don't know if this is a message to like listen up. Didn't that come in last week with week 1? Listen, something about listen, just listen. I want to say that was in week 1 read that we're wrapping up. It's not like the, I don't fucking know. I don't know what to say. I just feel it's just strange. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So I don't. This is about energy, though. I'd be careful. I just got pulled to accidents. It's almost like again, what would you do in that situation? And I remember being current, and I remember saying to myself, like, I think I was coming home from work. I want to say maybe it's something about Exeter, New Hampshire. I was in Exeter, but I don't go anywhere near Exeter. Durham, something like that. But I remember saying to myself, like, I'm glad my parents are home and they don't have to, you know what I mean? At least I was stuck outside. But I remember it being for days. So I don't know, it's like pairing you, like, hey, like, just have some extra supplies. But if you think about it, like, I always carry the blanket and all that stuff, but I probably could have been more prepared. I don't remember like anyone fighting. It wasn't like that. But it was chaotic. But I don't know why I didn't end up like walking. I never would have. It would have took me forever to walk home. But like days and days and days. But like we all stayed put. So I don't know if that was the right move or not. I don't know. But the energy is definitely eerie. So you guys might see a bird, or how a couple of us said, yeah, it's because it is strange, like spring birds, summer birds, are not winter birds. Those ones fly south. So maybe one stayed back, but it's got no one to talk back to except for the winter bird. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I hear, listen close to what I say. Yeah, see, these are, it's messages. But you know what's strange, guys? When I remember my dream with the extraterrestrial flying in the air, it came in as like a swarm of birds. And then it flew down on the porch and landed on the porch, and it was like a transformer. But it was a big ass fucking bird. Pay attention to what birds you see. It's got to be something like that. I don't know what bird sings like that. Could even be the mourning dove. And they definitely don't stick around in winter. Because when I was looking on the tree, I was looking for like a finch or something, and when it flew by me, it was bigger. Now that I think about it, it could but I feel like smaller than a dove. But each dove's a different size, so we have a couple doves here, but they don't stay for the winter. And I want to say, like, my spirit animal is a mourning dove, is a bird. What does a mourning dove represent? I always have to look it up. Guidance, sacrifice, peace, luck, hope. Christianity, the dove is closely linked to the Holy Spirit hovering over Virgin Mary, divine presence, and the conception of Jesus. Here we go again with this religious shit. Mourning dove's a spiritual messenger of faith, love, and peace. You did have peace, faith. You had that all on the board. The mourning is also connected to sorrow and pain, but love and peace. It's cousin the white dove. So I think it's like sorrow and pain. That's if they. It's also like a rest in peace. So it could be a passing of a loved one. I don't know. But it could also say like on a global scale. And we're about to step into Sagittarius, and it does rule natural disasters. And I didn't get to like a natural disaster video that I wanted to, that I intended to. So I don't know if it's the start of something. Like what happens, like how it shut my car down in the dream. It shut the car down. Does it shut down planes like that too? Like, I don't know, guys. Anything with wings, you might want to be wary, because that fish over there that I looked at, but I thought it was a butterfly. So it's something with wings. All right. The Lovers, Gemini, the Chariot. I feel like I got Wands. Let's start with water. Wow, I've been on for 22 minutes already. Jeez. Jeez. Water. Cancer. Weekend energy, Cancer. Iodine. Got joy and a spiritual awakening. So it looks like I'm hearing coming to terms. This doesn't look like coming to terms, though. Ooh, there's a lot of energy here. Let's do Scorpio. They want all the three of them on the board. Scorpio. So basically we're combining water, but you all have your separate cards, but they want them combined. So it's telling me all the elements are somewhat going to try to mesh. You actually might want to look for a clear quartz. Pisces. Pisces. Let's go for Cancer. Tell me about joy. Four of stones, three of stones. I definitely feel like you have to rest. And the ironic thing is that they're bird watching right now. But before I got pulled to the birds, I saw the city. I met you in the summer. So it's like 4 pence, 3 pence. The 4 pence doesn't usually like sit back and rest. So this is odd. But it's almost like it could be a happiness too. Okay, that would make sense because it's under joy. This is interesting. How many times am I going to say that in the last couple of weeks? Keep getting pulled to Pisces like you have something to do with Pisces here. But I mean, I got pulled to the city. So this could be saying hold off or just hold back. Because that joy, that teamwork, that collaboration, that contract, whatever this is like around the corner. Because you do have spiritual awakening, right? So, which came out yesterday. So, or this is like, don't hold back, put work into it. I don't think that's it either. And I almost said this is interesting again. So I don't know what's up. I just got pulled to a museum. So maybe you want to go to a museum. I just got pulled to a bird book. There could be something in a museum, like archaeological. So this is telling me it's either you're reading a book, going somewhere, or you should. So, something's going to trigger. I just heard avalanche. Might be an avalanche. Okay. Something global clearly happening as well. Something Indonesia. Rocky Mountains. Asia. Asia came in strong the other day. It's telling me there's almost something here that awakens you. A passage, a trip into the city, a bird. I mean, honestly, it was so subtle, guys. Sticks. That bird alone singing could have been like an awakening for me, and we don't, because I paused. Like so it doesn't have to be like, whoa. It just could be like something super simple like that, where it opens something. It's almost like Pandora's box here. And I met you in the summer. Something with summer. What's a spiritual awakening? Cyanide herbal. And I met you And again, it could be a summer bird. What the fuck? The 10 of Stones. This is all earth. That's like long term. So whatever you put work into your happiness right now. You're going to see it pay off, something with long term. And you got Judgment. That looks a little turbulent. It could be water. It's like something fun, though. Trying something new. Like, go to the museum. Go bird watching. Like, there might be something in the city or something in the mountains. Like, could be looking at a photo. You're definitely making a judgment call. If something doesn't make you happy, or there's no reciprocity, there's not teamwork, someone's holding back, it's disrupting your energy back and forth, like, you're definitely going to make some type of judgment call here. And I feel like making love. So it might have to do with a person, transforming something, forgiveness. Has that been blurry the whole time, guys? My apologies. Best advice for Cancer. I met you in the fall. What the fuck? You might just have to make a judgment call when it comes to like a masculine. It's not winter. It's not winter yet. So within a week or two. This is weekend energy though. So like, I don't know. Best advice, family. Crossroads. This could be spend time with your family. You might want to hold off on something else and spend time with your family. I don't know. No. I mean, it could be somebody in your family. All right, that's I don't even know how to read this best advice for you. It just threw me the fuck off. 10 of Stones can be family. There's something with a spiritual awakening, something with a masculine going down now. They could be born in the fall. What would that be? Scorpio, Libra. Sag before we go into winter. I just heard family heirloom. You might come across a family photo. And there's something in that photo. It's funny because I came across a photo in the car of Lonnie and Jade. It's when they were spending time with their grandparents in Maine. And it's almost like they each had, Lonnie had a princess costume on. Jade was more like an altar girl or something. Like it was, here we go with something biblical again, like an archangel. It was something. And I was like, where did that even come from? Like CCD, like it was just quite the outfit. But their Nana saved all sorts of stuff from the kids. Her kids. So it's like older stuff. It was almost like had like angel arms. I think there's something here with a photo. And I meant to mention that earlier. with this energy. I don't know if I did or not, because I was like, they're posing, they're looking, but I wasn't quite sure if that was a photo. But they do take a photo. If you're with a team going down the rapids, they take photos of you. People take photos of birds. It's kind of hard to get that. It's more like bird watching. So, but museum has photos, guys. So there's something with photographs here. That's going to awaken you to something. So you could be going through family albums, family photos. You could, like I said, be flipping through a book. You might want to go to the museum. I love going to the museum, and honestly, it's been on my mind again lately. So there's something with you with a photo. Or you're going to find out something in regards to family. Like long term. It could be like planning a party, but holding off, not telling you. And I just realized my hands are on Pisces again. It's not what you guys in Pisces, but it's almost like you guys are all going to mesh anyway, because I put you all on the board together. But there is definitely something here. Jesus. Here. I typically don't say Jesus. Okay, what the fuck? And I just got pulled when I went to the grocery store yesterday. It was cold. And when you walk in, they usually have like wipes so you can wipe it down. And this lady was slacking, but it's like, let's fucking go. Like, come on, get through the automatic door. And then you got to go through another one. It's a little corner. And she was being wicked fucking pokey. But I was following her. I was kind of up her ass, but like, scoot, scoot. Not enough to like catch her heels, but like, let's go. And then there was someone behind me like bouncing up and down because it's fucking cold. It's frigid. So I'm going in. There's no wipes, but I go to the side Purell, and I'm like, oh, I'll just wipe it down that way. But I noticed he was behind me, and I banged something. And I went around the corner, and then my hands were wet. So when I grabbed the cart, I banged into something again. I remember looking at him like, dear Lord. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I can feel you like up my ass. And he's like, don't worry about it. He was laughing. But like, it did catch me off guard when I say dear Lord a lot, but the way I was like, dear Lord, almost like I threw him off. Here we go again, throwing somebody off again. Because, I mean, it could even be a costume and outfit. You see something like a photo and you're like, huh? Like grandpa was a cross-dresser. Like, I'm telling you, it's if it's not like that type of spiritual awakening, it's more like a, oh my God. Like, what? This guy came in the other day. You can tell he was a guy head to toe, but he had on like Lee press-on nails, and they were all sparkly. And it's almost like he wanted me to say something to him, and I didn't. I just ignored it. The only thing I noticed was like all the glue up here. I was like, dude, what are you doing? But I didn't. And he's like, I really like your nails. I was like, oh, thank you. He's like, I like yours too. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I like the winter color. And I'm like, I don't even consider it like a winter color per se. I'm just like, okay, thank you. And he's like, I went light. He's like, I'm not trying to make like a flash or whatnot. I'm like, buddy, like, you doing sparkles? Like, I saw your fake nails a mile away. And he had to have been like in his 80s, right? So I don't know why they want me to mention that. Because it's maybe there's somebody older and it's like they're more comfortable. They were never able to be themselves, slowly trying to come out of the closet. I don't know, guys. But whatever it is, it seems to be someone's happiness. So I'd be careful if you're going to pass judgment. Or there might be somebody that passes judgment and you're like, you're seeing a family member for who they really are or something. It's that type of an awakening. But for somebody else, like, it's somebody's happiness. There's something with a photo. There's no question. All right, let's go Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Let me clear my throat. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Contemplating whether or not I wanted to switch decks, but I'm really liking that one. What the frig? All right. I'm going to stick with this one for now. Maybe I'll switch it up with a different zodiac. Scorpio. Something with Monday. Tell me about purification. So I don't want them touching. I don't know. It's Scorpio. Purification. I couldn't find my crystal, and I've been working with the other one. And I couldn't find it last night, and I was like, fuck it, I'll grab my clear quartz, because I knew that was on the bed, and I couldn't find it. I was trying to do it all in the deck. And I said, fuck it, I went to bed with that one. It was in my bed, though. 2 of Sticks and the Magician. 2 of Wands and the Magician. I saw the sign. This is like making a decision. But to me, you're kind of already manifesting. Oh, again, all I want to say is this is interesting. What is with that? What is with that saying? Oh, it's almost like I'm trying to get them to line up, but they don't line up. Oh, that does kind of line up. Because there's something like a lineup. Oh, and it kind of even lines up with the aloe, even though it's all different plants. And then with the mountain, if I put it down here, like the weed lines up perfectly with the aloe. What is this? Some type of lineup, some type of... My God, does it keep being fuzzy for you guys? My apologies. I'm going to try my best to look up. All right. Yeah, I'm totally not in your read right now. I feel like I'm totally fucking distracted. I'm all over the fucking map. You're in the energy. You're in like the 8th house energy. Pluto. You're manifesting, but I heard magnifying. I think some of you are going towards your life purpose, or it's just, things that make you happy. You might decide to take like a solo trip. There's definitely something with earth with you guys, outdoors, water, earth, anything like that. This is my outdoor deck, but with my dream being outdoors, the birds outdoors. I just heard the great outdoors. It's almost like you're not trying to figure this out. Because if you think about it, it confuses you. There's something with this magician. What's this magician? Well, let's do it this way. What's the life purpose? Then I'll go back to something. Two of stones. So you got 2, 2, 2. And then you got the sun. There's something happening with my throat chakra right now. I mean, your life purpose might be to like travel. It could be solo mission. Decide. I do feel like this is like deciding to take a trip, deciding to do something. The sun can be purifying. But this is like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's what you're saying. Like, I don't know, a lot of juggling. But it's almost like, I don't think you quite see it with the sun. It's more like, you hear that knocking? All right, Scorpio. I'm having a really hard time tapping into your energy. But it seems kosher. It looks good. There's nothing dim. Like, so, like, I don't know if this is just random. It's so random. And I'm good at tapping into Scorpionic energy. I can't tap into this. Maybe it's not meant for you to tap into yet. That doesn't make much sense, though. Maybe you need to work with one of these crystals first. I just heard crystal grid. Maybe you want to do a crystal grid. Flowers, leaf flowers, altar. I feel like making love. This is all warm weather. If I look at it that way, it is pretty much even all mountains, which is ironic. Like, that must be a lake. Acadia National Park. It's almost like you're trying to determine which direction to go. But with the 2 of sticks here, it's almost like you have a destination. So it's almost like you have a destination. You know there's a purpose here. Feels really quiet again, guys. Something with the pipes. Ton of sticks at the bottom of the deck. I feel like something with my third eye right now. Sacrifice, crossroads. I mean, I don't know. It's almost like, it definitely looks like a brand new adventure. Even the sun is throwing me off. But you have like great major arcana. You got the magician, you got the sun. It's like you're going to get there. Are you questioning whether you're going to get there? Like, it's... Best advice for life purpose, divine timing. So it's going to happen when it's going to happen, when it's meant to happen. Clear quartz. You got refocus and dream big. So like you got to shift your focus here. A better outlook. Your dreams could be talking to you. So there's got to be something in the environment that I'm not seeing clearly that needs to go. Or this is like healing, transmuting something, whether you're aware of it or not. It's already happening. But it's still like juggling. But it's all in divine timing. So again, that probably is why I can't tap into something here. Because it's not letting me tap into it. So just continue to like manifest, map out your future, whatever it is you're doing. Looks like you're making the right type of decisions right now. You're going towards your dreams, your life purpose. Like, I mean, this is brilliant, whatever it is. You have the Magician, your dreams, the sun, divine timing, life purpose. Like, my voice is crackly right now. I'll sound like I can't talk. There is something with the throat chakra here, but I can't see quite what this is. It's not letting me tap in. So that's telling me it's not quite time yet, but it's getting close. Yeah, so it's something you can't tap into yet. So whoever needed that message, if you're struggling to tap into something, like just know like you're not alone. Something to be afraid to stand alone. What song is that? Something to the end. I can't think of what it's trying to say. All right, well, you might struggle to tap into something over the weekend, Scorpio, but I wouldn't stress over it. Do not stress over it, is what I just heard. All right, Pisces. Got self-love and trust. It seems definitely something personal. Pisces, self-love, weekend energy. Let me clear my throat. Nine of Pence. So it looks like the self-love is there. So I'm going to take them 3 cards. Continue to remain confident, happy, putting work into something. It looks like the self-love is there. Trust that you're doing the right thing. So you might doubt yourself over the weekend. Like maybe somebody wants to get with you. Maybe somebody wants to come back around the corner. Maybe somebody wants to be friends again. Maybe this is you considering a job. It's something. But it's like having that confidence to end something with the world here. It's almost like a door opens too. But this to me looks like it's kind of time to be alone. There's nobody out here. She's the only one on the lake. Glacier National Park. Just heard something about Lake Tahoe, though. I think that's in Alaska, but I'm not positive. Where is Glacier National Park? Montana. What did I say? Lake Tahoe. Where's Lake Tahoe? Nevada, California. Straddled in between two states. Something with states here. I don't know why that's relevant, but I'm not afraid to stand alone. Is that what it is? Everybody, come take a hand. Something like that. This is something solo, and you saying no to something. But like, I'm loving the energy. Like, your energy is beautiful, the self-love. But so if anything, it feels like doubt. Self-doubt. Are you making the right decision to end something? Are you making the right decision to start something? Because the world can be either or, you know? Got the Six of Vessels right there. Could be something from your past. I love how it's like resonating. It's both in a kayak. So trust yourself. There's something with doubt here. So try not to doubt your decision here. Trust something. Seven of Stones, Seven of Pence, Six of Stones. That's quite the salamander. Yeah, you definitely got to put like effort into something here. Trust what you're putting effort into pays off. Whether it's exercise, work. Got the Six of Sticks at the bottom of the deck, which is like the Six of Air. Not Six of Air, that's Six of Wands. But like, look at you, like traveling. Like, it's raining, it's cold. But like, you can do it. You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. Trust that something's going to get better. Something's going to balance itself out over the weekend. You got offer, third party. So, twin flame, new direction, understanding. So, it's kind of like you're just doing you. Something comes along. It's like, oh, do I do it? Do I not? This third party doesn't have to be a person. It can simply be like, oh, I was just going to work. Oh, I was going to be by myself. Because I did say something about being by yourself. But maybe somebody hits you up and is like, let's go to the batting cage. Let's, you know. That's not a batting cage. But batting cage came out. Let's go for a hike. Because there's doubt. So I'm not seeing this third part. I'm seeing if anything, this third party could be, this is third party. It could be your own thoughts. The Knight of Sticks, which is the Knight of Wands, and then you got Emperor underneath. So it is some type of invite, but you're unsure. I'm a little unsteady. It is the Knight of Wands, guys. It could be fun, exciting, but it could also be temporary and fast and just, but it could be fun, exciting. Or this is like you just doing you this weekend because you just like, and this person doesn't even come into play. Well, they do come into play. I mean, Mingya, what the fuck? So like, I don't know. You're like, well, it's somebody who's fun, but it's if it, you know who this is, it's not somebody who really sticks around. So I think you're contemplating your self-worth here with the Nine of Stones. Like, is it worth it? So it's like they could be taking the lead on something with the Emperor being under there, or it's like the energy that you're seeing, doing, whatever. It's like the Emperor's right there. Like this, the Knight of Wands doesn't have control over this situation. The Emperor would have control over. I don't know why that matters. Is there two people here? So maybe that's what's going on in your head. I'm not sure. But trust that I think you'd have a good time. I think that's what Spirit's trying to get at. But again, it's completely up to you. Okay. I just heard air. Let's go to air. I just got wicked lightheaded. I just heard earth. So I guess let me just clear my throat. But what I wanted to say, let me just cut my throat. That's harsh. Is it a murder? Is it a murder-suicide? What is this? Let me just cut my throat. Oh, I feel like someone's throat, when they died, they couldn't talk. I feel like this is where like mediumship steps in. But I'm not a medium, I'm a psychic. There's a difference there. I have qualities of a medium, but it's different. Medium's like, it's different. And I heard, I'm not a medium. Just stand alone. What song is that? Everybody, something, something. It's the song I've been singing. Anybody know what it is? I'm not afraid. Something, everybody. I'm not afraid to stand alone. Something like that. Native Dean. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the song I'm thinking of. I'm not afraid. It is. An ally by my side, and this is single mother raising her children. Now she's a Muslim, started praying and wearing a headscarf. Was healing her heart, struggling with no one to lean on but the prayers. She needed to be strong. Got a job, but she was laid off. Got an education, but paid off. Got a call about a job she dreamed of. Close by, great pay. She was in love. She said she brought it to her. The number of the number one pack, the job. Gotta lose the outfit. Tough position to be in. Because I've never struggled with my 2 kids, but I'll continue to look for a job. What the fuck? No, I'm a tough one who can bear the blows. The rest daydream. I don't know this song, but I do know, like, I'm not afraid. Everybody. gotta hit play. I got too many flags with music, so let me walk away. All right, it's Eminem. It's not that other song. I'm like, I don't remember any of those fucking lyrics. I don't even know what that was. But it is. It's Eminem, Not Afraid. I'm not afraid to stand alone. I'll take the stand. I've been everybody. I guess I had to be in that place. Come take my hand. We'll walk this road together through the storm. So you can try to read my lyrics on paper before I lie. Okay. I'm not afraid. I feel like this is somebody who's dead. I'm not gonna lie. It could be a friend that needs you. I don't know what this is. But it felt like being a medium. Like, I don't know if it's like a murder suicide. I don't know what this is. Like somebody wasn't afraid to die. Did somebody like come take my hand? Like if you're wondering if somebody there was to meet him or her on the other side, absolutely. Symbolizes his refusal to deal with fear and despair addiction brings, or choosing empowerment or personal growth. Like which one? All right. I guess we're gonna go to air because I said we're gonna go to air and then that message came in. So yeah, I feel like someone's throat is sliced. What did I say? Whatever I said was fucking harsh. Eminem can have very harsh lyrics, but I really don't think that's what it was, guys. I'm not sure with air. I'm going to just do 108, like 107. It was like after the cards. Because that message was for air. I'm not afraid. So I don't know if this is a dead person. Or like if somebody needs to decide. I looked at my candle and realized it was out, but I heard good and evil. Like you're going to choose personal growth. You're going to push through something here because this is the energy. Or you're going to choose to, I guess I don't even need to go back. Or you're going to stand to, well, maybe I do. Stand alone. Fear and despair. Addiction. Things like that. So it's almost like needing to come out of your shell a little bit, maybe. I'm also getting like a woman vibe with that message, coming out of your shell. But what did I say about the throat? Sliced my throat. There, is that what it was? Like, what did I say? through the storm. Everybody. So there's a storm. Maybe there was a death. Maybe it's an anniversary of a death. I don't know. I just heard live free or die. Maybe somebody was patriotic. Maybe somebody was military. Let me skip this ad. Anybody remember what I said? Let me clear my throat, or let me slice my throat. So I don't know if somebody's suicidal here. It's like depressed. Well, I cut my own throat. I sliced my own throat. Like, maybe somebody was really harsh with somebody. Maybe somebody got in a fight with somebody before they died. Like, I feel like it's linked to both. I feel like it's somebody like suicidal. Like, but over the death of somebody. So this could just be somebody you know. I mean, it's kind of a sad message. I'll look up the color green, but my instincts will go for the green. It's almost like I want to burn the baby blue, though. So something through the storm. Everybody, come take my hand. It almost is pulling me to like the world. Remember before I read week 1, I was like, oh, before I even got into it, I was like, a month of death. And I was like, oh, I don't like that. I'm not going to be able to get that to stand. Oh, I don't like the color mesh there. I don't even like that, how that looks. Like, I'm like, yeah, okay. Spiritual meaning of the color green. I'd have to put that there for you to see it. New beginnings, growth, vibrant health, ideas, connections, life, rebirth, renewal, hope. Okay, so it's positive. That would make sense why I instantly went to green. But I don't like how that looks. I don't know. I almost feel like I should have like a hotline number under my thing. Like, I just said hotline bling too, which is a complete opposite message. But I'm telling you, there's something like with suicide here. So I'm not crazy about this message. Let me just pee. I think I just peed though. Let me pee again. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Okay. So I don't. Take my hand. I hate to deliver this message, guys. I think somebody is suicidal. Please be aware of that. I really hope, like, this could be somebody close to you, guys. Like somebody kind of like, somebody like needs you, is counting on you. Like, okay. Aquarius. They don't have to be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun. It could be their moon. It's something with the placements. Acceptance, grounding. I just heard consequences. Conflict, acceptance, grounding. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Ooh, that, like, I'm getting pulled to a slice. I don't know what this slice is. Libra. Did somebody like injure an animal or something? What's this animal? Like animals, like animals. And it's telling me to tell you, and I did pee again, and I feel like I gotta pee again, so I don't know what type of message that is. So being nice to animals. Animals are teaching people things. Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. That's quite the odd message there. Gemini. This air is all over the place. Pink might be a good color for you guys, but there is a new beginning. Like, but there's something with depression, or this Gemini place. I feel like Gemini energy is a bit different. Gemini. Creativity. Yeah, you guys are way different. Way different. So Gemini is definitely out of this ring. Like, yeah, you're in it, but you're not in it, if that makes sense. Like, this is, well, you could have energy over here more focused on that, and then it's like energy over here more focused on this. I don't know if somebody hit an animal by accident and you left it, you didn't call like wildlife. I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody was like in a car accident and you swerved because of an animal and somebody passed away. Like, I don't know. Like this, whatever this is deep. I don't know if this is something like that already happened. I feel like it's linked to death. But like, everybody, come take my hand. That almost feels like cultish. Come take my hand, we'll walk this road together through the song. Just letting you know you're not alone. If you feel like you've been down the same road. Okay, Quit playing with the scissors and shit. Quit playing with the scissors and shit and cut the crap. Yeah, it's almost like slicing somebody's wrist or something, but I heard slicing throat. So it almost does kind of talk like suicide in here, even though that's not. So there is kind of suicide vibes in this song. Okay, quit playing with the scissors and shit. All right, quit playing with the scissors and shit and cut the crap. You lied through your teeth, and for that, fuck your feelings. Instead, I'm getting crowned. All right, so there's like somebody here, but again, it's like quit playing with the scissors and shit. So it could be somebody who cuts themselves. But I'm telling you, it's like cutting your own throat. So like, I don't. It's quite the fucking message for you guys. I don't even know where to begin. And I don't know why this stone is just sitting here like this. All right, let's go to Aquarius. This conflict, accepting. Aquarius, what's this conflict? To me, it's a choice. What road are you going to take? You want to be by yourself? You want, like, got the hangman and the moon. I don't like that. That hangman reminds me of, like, suicide, too, but it's not hanging. But it's, like, hanging something up, not looking at something, needing to see something from a different perspective. It's deep, it's dark, it's clouded, it's shady. It's all sorts of things, emotional. You got the moon here. Two major arcana, kind of like really up in your head here. Kind of laid back, not doing something, not accepting something. It's going to be a little hard for anyone to tap into this energy because the moon is here and the hangman. It's like not knowing what somebody's thinking. So maybe you would have no idea that someone's suicidal. I don't know what this is. Highly, definitely. I just heard a whistle. Six of Swords, needing to, it's almost like packing your shit, moving forward. It's the end of the season, time to go. Yeah, it's time to pack up. Like you got to leave something behind here. Ace of Blades, the Hermit. Yeah, Spirit's definitely making you see something here. Needing to accept something. It's clear. If you're asking me over the weekend, it's clear. You need to accept it. It's time to ground your energy again. This energy doesn't feel like, this energy doesn't seem like that suicidal vibe I was picking up on at first. It's more like, what are you going to do? Like get down in the dumps? Yeah, it's like you got to manifest something new, a new life, a new situation, getting out of the old situation, letting the conflict go, accepting what happened, how it happened. Maybe you feel like you're at fault, or maybe you feel like you fucked somebody over. Like it's something. But it's time to stabilize something with the Four of Wands. It's all about grounding, stability, relationships. But it's like, you're not alone. And which is ironic because it's the Four of Sticks. It usually talks about relationships as family. There's multiple people in this card. And it's like you just got this one person. It's like, what are you doing? There's, come take my hand. So somebody is, this is Aquarian energy, like in the sense of like very aloof energy, kind of knowing how to like, do you hear that whistle? Oh, it's my phone. No, thank you. I'll just mute that. It's like, no, thank you. I'll just mute that. It's almost like a message here too, guys. Like, it's time to manifest something new. There's regret here without it being on the board. It's time to follow your soul. You're getting some type of clarity here. But again, this conflict is here. So it's like making a choice this weekend. You can be alone. You can be with friends. It's your choice. It's almost like somebody here wants to follow their soul. And there's another person around, but you're like, I'm good on my own. I'm better off alone. So I don't know if it's masculine, feminine. I don't know. It's just, it's given me the energy in general. Because you can get clarity. So it's almost like asking yourself if you're doing the right thing or not. Got to leave something behind. You're getting clarity, like I said, just you got to follow your soul. But I feel like your soul doesn't want to be alone here. That's where somebody's battling something. Do I let somebody in? Do I not? Do I tell somebody I'm suicidal? Do I not? Or do I just like pick myself up, get out of this nonsense? Oh, that seems harsh. Get out of this nonsense. It's almost harsh like Eminem's line. Put the scissors down, quit playing. You know what I mean? Cut the crap. So stop playing victim. So there is something harsh here, because it's like you're choosing to stay in this energy. Like, stop playing, it's almost like victim mode. So, here's the thing. I almost feel the energy of like, I don't feel like someone's trying to guilt you. I do feel like that depression, suicide is on the board here for air, but like, this is choosing to, and there's a different way out. I forget what I was going to say. They obviously didn't want me to say it then. Oh, we were talking about victim. It's almost like you can go that route and play victim again, or devote yourself to personal growth, or another person, divine feminine, no, observer, third party, communication. One more for best advice for Aquarius. Devote your energy, your time, space to something else. Oh, damn. There's something, it's like abandonment, karmic, like, like, it's time to go in a new direction. This is choosing. It's self-loathing. Like, you can't, you're not the victim here. If you were the victim, you chose to stay in a situation that made you feel like you were a victim because you didn't want to let something go. Like, there's a higher vibing message here, and it's like, at your crossroads. But you're really going to take your own life from something? Like, so the fact that I'm even saying it like that, like, it's harsh. Like really? You can choose your whole life by putting, more of like a positive attitude. Like, something's clear, something's there. So if you choose to like shut that door and self-loathe, then you are going to stay in something karmic for a very long time. Something will be abandoned. You will be on a rough road for a little while. I almost feel like spirit wouldn't let you take your life. Or they would. Now that I think about it. Spirit's like, yeah, they would. Because it's self-loathing. It's self-destructive energy. Something's very clear to you, but you're choosing self-destruction. This is the tough one, guys, because if this has to do with a friend or something, it's almost like you can't win unless somebody changes the way, unless somebody changes their outlook. It's it's like the boy or the girl that called wolf. I hate to say it. There's something there. And it's almost like, so I don't know if someone's making you feel guilty. Like, I don't know this. I don't even know what to say, because it's like that whole suicidal vibe. Like, at first I was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, there's something, but then it's like kind of gets more harsh as like we go on, in the sense of like, but it's like you're choosing that, and you're smarter than that. So if you're gonna play victim, and you will be left alone. All right, Libra. There's definitely something here with animals teaching somebody something. Forgiveness. If you think about it, like, animals can't talk, really. Like, it's so the Hierophant, like I said, like teaching somebody something, like this 9 of coin. Animals have unconditional love. Maybe you've been neglecting an animal. There's an animal here that's going to teach somebody a lesson over the weekend. And it could be, don't fuck with animals too. A cat will fuck you up real quick. A dog will bite real fucking quick. You want to yank on someone's tail? All right. This is almost like intentional. There's definitely something here. This is weird. Each air sign is so completely different here. I still think like there's something with like a lesson here, though, in regards to like forgiving yourself for a situation. That happened with an animal. Or you've been mad at animals, that you got pulled to a horse. Like, what if there was a horse accident, or years ago, your sister or sibling, someone got killed by like a horse or something. So it's like I don't think you're abusing a horse, but it's like, forgive this animal. It's like, but that's a message for somebody. But like, the bigger message I get here is, there's an animal teaching somebody a lesson this weekend. I hope it's more of like a positive thing than a negative thing. And take this road together through the storm. Everybody, come take a hand. You got 9 of Cups, 5 of Blades. So 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Again, like, what are you going to choose? So you do have the same message once again. And I didn't see it here, but in the beginning, when I started air, I did feel like something was linked. What's this? Forgiveness. Spend time with animals, nature, something. Got the Ace of Cups with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, something hit rock bottom, but it's time to open up your heart chakras. It's time to love again. Like, to me, it's like unconditional. An animal gives unconditional love, guys. It's time to forgive something. So this could just be talking about unconditional love. Yeah, it's kind of like stalling with the Three of Wands there. Forgive myself, apologize. What's this? Animals. Like animals, like animals. Five of Stones, Five of Pence. So it's kind of like feeling left out, lonely. But like this little girl's having a blast. Like the weather's kind of low. Page of Stones. So again, it's like you can choose to look at something on the brighter side of things. You know, because it's like weathering the storm. I love these cards, how like a negative card can still be so positive here. You know what I mean? Like it's like weathering the storm. Everybody, come take a hand. You know? Animals can really help though. So again, it could be an animal totem. You see something. It's like the birds earlier, listening. It's like needing to pick yourself up here. You might find an animal and the weather's lousy and you have to take it home, but you don't want to. Or you don't know what to do. If that's the case, bring it inside, especially if it's raining and it's cold. You're going to be tested. Will you leave the animal to die? That's a message for somebody. Or will you take it in, dry it off? I mean, you know I'm doing that. A majority of us are. But people who are not like animal people would walk right by it. But I strongly feel for somebody here, somebody's going to have a major test with an animal. It could even be like a raccoon. I want to say there was a raccoon in my dream last night. Raccoons known to be tricky too. So yeah, I think you're getting tricked. Somebody might even be like, the animal misses you. Somebody you might, maybe you split up with somebody and you guys had an animal. Somebody could manipulate something with an animal. There could be a storm though, and you know how people bury animals in their backyard? Like it could come up. Like I just got pulled to like animal cemetery. And there's like a flood and there's all these dead bones. Okay, that's a little much. But like you might come across an animal's bones. It's something here. It doesn't look like you're burying an animal, but you could be. But like, if you are, you got to forgive yourself. Like, did I not give it water? Like, did I not feed it? Like, did I go away for too long? Did I kill the animal? Like, it's so fucking clear, guys. It's so damn clear. She's holding a dog. There's bugs all here. Like, it's definitely a lesson over the weekend in regards to an animal. Is it animal instinct? Like, I don't know. Like, you go away for the week, you weren't there when like your animal passed away. Like, I'm telling you, like, and then you blame yourself. I'm telling you, if you're going away and leaving the animals for the weekend, and you're questioning whether or not you gave it enough water, stop questioning it, like, or enough food, like, go home and just double check and then leave again. You know what I mean? Because this would be like food and water. Like, I leave my animals all the time to go camping, and I give them plenty of food and water. I actually put out like 3 huge bowls that they can't tip of water and plenty of dry food. And it's like going away for the weekend with the 3 at once. You're not going to find contentment until you like double check. Like, this is somebody lacking love, nurturing, food. Like, so again, it could be linked to the Aquarian energy, but it's like you have a choice to make the right decision at the same time. I'm telling you right now, we didn't even get to Gemini, but I feel like it's a test. It's a test there too. So air signs are being tested, masculine, feminine. Your mental energy is being tested this weekend. It's like, oh, it's raining. You're like complaining. No, there's things you can do. Or this could be like you're feeling sad and someone's walking a dog and they look up at you. Smile at the dog. Pet the dog. Don't ignore the dog. So, like, there's a lesson here, and you're like, I don't know. You know? But it's like, there's happiness here. But you're very, like, undecisive whether or not, like, take my hand. Do I take your hand or not? At the 10 of Cups. There's something here that can make you happy. That's for damn sure. There's a lesson here. Or maybe someone treated you like a dog. And they want to say, I'm sorry. I don't fucking know. I will tell you, it's definitely linked to a lesson. This feels more like there's a lesson there too, but that's more mental. Like, you can get yourself out of that. Like, that's more personal growth. That's maturity. This is more like, this is hands down a fucking lesson. And again, like, I felt guilt, all sorts of stuff like there. It's like I feel it here too, but it's like it's not there. Like, it's not coming out on the board, but it's there. Something here can lead to happiness. So you definitely got to shift your perspective here. You got to shift something. And it could be linked to this too, but this Gemini energy is right now is like way more potent. But like, you couldn't get there until you scratch the surface. So it's like, come take my hand. You know what I mean? Like, there is somebody there for you. Or again, you can choose to feel abandoned and left out. Or like, are you putting effort in? Are you partaking? You know, like, so I don't know, guys. Like, you can self-loathe, or you can lean on somebody. So it's almost like, or it's also, it's like if you're feeling sad and your animal comes towards you and you push your animal away because you don't, you know, you're just not in the mood. That animal came to like, hi, you know what I mean? Like, usually, like, if I'm thinking, like, if I'm crying, the cats don't really come up and nudge, but they sit like right next to me or something, or they stare me down. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm here. So, I mean, you could have fed an animal could have got into something, and an animal can pass away, and you're like, oh, I feel like I saw the signs. And that, but they're like, I hate to say it, but like, there's a lesson there. Or no, there's not a lesson there. But you gotta like forgive yourself. So I don't know if like you take your animal to the vet or you're like, oh, my cat's not in pain or my animal's not in pain, but like they are. So I don't, damn, that message doesn't want to stop. I think it's guilt more of like somebody treated somebody like a dog. Treated somebody like shit. Which is an awful saying. You treated me like a dog. Like, I don't even know why that saying exists. Because nobody should be treating a dog like shit. So the fact that that saying even exists is a little disturbing now that I think about it. You could have somebody here, like you're just looking at somebody as an animal, like you're a dog. Like people say that all the time, like you're a dog. But like, dogs are great. So what a stupid fucking saying that is. I don't want to get stuck in that energy, so let's move on to Gemini. You got dogged. What's that mean? Like, let's just go pull the slang real quick. What's it mean when you get dogged? Like asked out? When a girl gets fucked real hard, doggy style. Okay, hold on. And the guy never speaks to her again. This is similar to a dog woman, but basically drunk girl runs. Okay. What the fuck? It's basically to mistreat them, pimp them, abuse them. But when a girl gets effed like doggy style and the guy never speaks to her again, this is similar to a dog woman, but basically drunk girl runs the risk of being dogged out again any given night. Someone might go silent on you and then they expect they can just come back around and do the same thing. It's like British slang too, the practice of carrying out watching sexual activity. Okay, we're not going to go there. So basically mistreated or abused. And like I said, like I hope somebody didn't abuse an animal. So I do feel like somebody treated you like a dog. Or are you going to allow somebody to treat you like a dog? Somebody might come in and be like, oh, but then like the same thing might happen again, is what I'm getting. So be careful there. Very subliminal messages. Someone's probably got to be sneaky as fuck. I did say something about a raccoon, right? A raccoon can be very fucking sneaky. Spiritual symbolization for a raccoon. Wisdom, resourceful, playful, but it can also be portrayed as a trickster. So I feel like my dream was warning you, and I mentioned it to you because it's like that didn't come up in the read, but it came in through channeling. So your gut knows something. So to me, you're not listening to your gut. Like, there is karma there. Like, so... Best advice for Libra. It's almost like release. Yeah, see, it's linked to Aquarius. Be careful, guys. Wow. Yep, there's that lesson. I knew there was a lesson. Yeah, be careful. Shit, how did I not fucking see that? Want to know why? Because you're being tested. You're not supposed to know. You definitely have a heads up now that I just said that to you. Almost though, like you weren't supposed to see it. And remember in the beginning of the Aquarius read, what conflict? It was like the moon was there with the hangman. Like, it's like, and it definitely linked to the Aquarius read. So someone needs to stop playing fucking victim. You definitely have somebody playing victim. There's another energy, stop playing victim. And then there's another energy, careful, because you could become a victim again to somebody's bullshit. Maybe you're having one night stands with somebody and it's like after that you don't talk to somebody for fucking days, months. It's like a repetitive pattern. But here's the thing, it's like you either see it coming or you don't. So I'm trying to get you a bigger message here. If you ask me this message alone, I wouldn't even fuck with it. I wouldn't fuck with anything this weekend but your own self. Focus on your success, your creativity, that type of stuff. Yeah, there's something you're not seeing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's a different type of victim. So I almost feel like it's somebody, like you guys slept with somebody and then they ghosted you. I am getting, for some of you, that's that big message with the urban slang there, because I knew it was linked to slang. You got dogged. I didn't know it had to do with having sex and then not talking to you again, but like it does. So I almost feel like someone didn't learn their lesson and it's like, you want to go for another fucking round? If someone's going to learn the hard way. Others of you will figure it out and you're like, no, thank you. It doesn't look like you're worried about that happening. It's like, it is what happens. But it's almost like there's a lesson here. It almost looks like someone chooses the right thing, but it's also like leaving a situation like Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. Because if you knew you were having a one night stand and things go down like that, if you choose not to release it and be that person, then you're just going to become the victim over and over and over. But you're not playing victim, but you eventually get to the point where they'll make you feel like shit. Like you are a victim. So there's a big lesson here. What the fuck is this? And it's not showing me everything, guys, because it's like, you gotta learn here. But if you're already conflicted with something, just accept the confliction. Like, stay grounded, release. I wouldn't, like, forgive yourself. Like, I don't know. There's something so topsy-fucking-turvy here. I don't like it. And I just got pulled to turvy, like the head shower thing. But it's like, it pulls me back to the same song right there where it's like wearing a head wrap. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, this is definitely bye-bye. So if someone has done this before to you and they attempt to come back in, and you haven't like talked to them since, because some of you have already released this. But then I heard the little weasel's going to make their way around again. Someone's going to want your forgiveness for the way they treated you. They might use guilt. Oh, don't you want, like I said, oh, don't you want to see the animal? Don't you want to see my dog? Don't you want to see my cat? They miss you. I miss you. You know what I mean? Like stooping pretty fucking low. I don't feel like this is like a recent person, guys. This feels like, with it being air energy, somebody trying to get really strategic here. To me, you definitely left this situation already. Okay, so there might be somebody around the corner, union. But that's the nostalgic energy, divine feminine wanting you to understand. But it's like just keeping you stuck in fucking cycles. Purge that shit. Materna, the Mac. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Slim Shady. So prepare yourself for that. And if that doesn't come in this weekend, it's got to be coming in. So clearly there's another message there. Tower, Ace of Cups, Two of Blades, Two of Vessel. Yeah, no, it's Ace of Stones. Let's have a new start. This is definitely somebody from your past that probably treated you like a fucking animal, treated you like dirt. I fucking hate that saying. It's really fucking annoying. I mean, I don't ever use that saying, so like it feels like it's fresh in my head. Like, who came up with those sayings? It's so fucking shitty. I hope the people that harm animals in their life fucking rot. I really do. But I do, from like, somebody's going to want forgiveness. Like, this is not a good thing, guys. It's truly not. Okay. It's different if like you're dealing with somebody else and, oh, forgive me for last week or something like that. And like, that's different. This is somebody who like dogged you. Doesn't even have to be sex, but just they treated you like shit. And they want to come back. So that tells me they basically just want an F boy or an F girl. Because the original slang is doggy style. So somebody wants to come in just for sex. But I don't think, like, say you have a friends with benefits situation already going on or something, like, I don't think it's that current person. I think this is somebody else. Like, you could have had a friends with benefits. Or it was more than that, but they treated you like friends with benefits. Yeah, there's a strong message here. Just be careful here, because that's not, you don't want nothing to do with that. They treated you like a straight up fucking animal. Now they're going to want your forgiveness because they're sitting in sorrow. They miss you. They didn't love you the way they needed to. Like, major fucking issues in this pile. Major fucking issues over here with some person. They could be in delusional energy. they kept you like always on the teeter-totter. Literally, an energy just wanted to keep you stuck. It's like a mouse toy. It's like cat and dog. But it's almost like I see the dog, and it's like, you know how they thrash their head back and forth when you're playing like tug of war? Like, that's what somebody did to you. They're clearly not emotionally stable, guys. And it can be a completely different, not emotionally stable to this one. It's almost reminding me of like, what was that energy where it had the Knight of Wands and then the Emperor? Where I was like, it might be two people. Because I just got pulled to the vision of those two. It's like somebody knows kind of like you're moving on. Like, so I don't, someone just wants to use you. Okay, Gemini. Got Strength. The Fool. Damn. Creativity. That's like just kind of like your energy it's under success. So like right now things are going good. You have the residuals, you have all that. There's stuff lingering, but I wouldn't stress over it. With creativity, you got the Queen of Sticks, which is the Queen of Wands, which is great energy in the world. That's like a congratulations. You're getting tested this weekend. You got the Hierophant here. You're definitely getting tested. I just heard you're better off alone. Are you choosing between two people? Are you choosing between friends? I'm not really sure. But like, does this energy bring you down or do they lift you up? Because it's all linked, right? But like with this world, it is like an ending, but it's also a new door opening. But it's hard because you have strength here. So it's like they target your weakness. Like I said, strength here. The devil's lurking. You know? You are going to have like a successful new beginning here. It's keeping your boundaries high, your walls up. Do things that make you happy, that spark your imagination. Read things that spark your imagination. You know, work with things, activities, hobbies that, you know, spark your imagination. Dream. Because there could be an opportunity for a new start here. I don't think it has anything to do with that fucker. Yeah, see, there's still some grief. It's that lingering energy. But you got communication and the answers, yes, compromise. So there could be, it's almost like there's another energy around that you're also questioning. Because somebody treated you like an animal. Now their lesson is to kind of sit in the cold, reevaluate their own fucking life. Yeah, you know, it's shit like that. Just stay strong with those boundaries, guys, because you have a new start here. But it's like, it's kind of like it's tough. You might get some type of communication that causes you some anguish, or like this is you delivering some type of news. It's linked from that energy, but so it is like bittersweet. Like this is somebody who caused a lot of fucking grief. The Knight of Stones. Yeah, it is some type of message. So it's either you delivering it. It's like that wounded warrior energy and justice. Someone's, it's karma. And you're also taking yourself out of something extremely karmic as well. I don't even think you've talked to this energy in a while. Just somebody who treats you like garbage. Whether they're bitter, it doesn't matter. Don't make excuses for this person. You're going to be way more successful. This person had to bog down your mind. Like whoever this was, if you think about it, like you weren't able to create, you weren't able to be successful, you weren't able to like maybe be yourself, you weren't able, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things there that like this energy, all they did, they drained you. And now, like, I don't know if it's because some time went by and they think they can come back in. You'd always be there because you guys probably did a lot of back and forth cat and mouse things. So this person thinks they can continue to get away with that. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't fall back into those vice grips is what I just heard. Like, it's even thinking about that energy is like aggravating, can be painful. You know what I mean? So to me, you already got some strong boundaries up anyway. You're probably not even thinking about that energy, to be quite honest, but it is going to roll back around and you are going to be tested. Especially if like it's just you're horny, but like it's a one night stand, but like someone's like, that's not, it's more than that, but like they never give you more than that. Because you have other energies where it's just a one night stand and it is what it is. I feel like there was something so much more, but at the end of the day, that's really what it was. It's like, I just heard F buddy for life. So somebody thinks you can just be a side chick or an F buddy for life. Holy shit, I don't know who the fuck that is. That fucker, I hope he or she gets in that fucking douche canoe and rows down the fucking river to $10 fucking Sue and never fucking comes back. Holy shit. Somebody wants you to just be their side piece for life. That's like energy. That's like, oh my God, such narcissistic fucking energy there. Ugh. Like that's someone that would just string you along for a very long time. Like they might come in and be like, I'm sorry. Like there's definitely an I'm sorry there, but it won't last long. Like a month from now or however long, like they'll just be the same fucking person. Because I just heard it's like Ted, fuck buddies for life, but it's not fuck buddies, it's thunder buddies. But I just heard fuck buddies for life. But again, it's Ted, thunder buddies for life. Okay? Fuck that shit. Wow. I hope they get hit hard with fucking karma. That energy's got a fucking nerve. That's just disgusting. Let's go to water. We already did water. Let's go to earth. These are long fucking draining messages. Yeah, I was contemplating whether or not to take a break, and they're telling me to take a break. I wanted to just get it done, but what if it does take me another hour, and for each zodiac, that's a 4-hour read, and like they definitely want to split it up. So I'm gonna run a couple errands. I have to actually run by. I gotta go see Charlie too real quick. So I'll be back in a couple hours. Yeah, there's something with like a couple hours, like 2 hours, 4 hours, a couple hours. There's something with time, space here. I really wanted to get it done. I really don't like breaking that up, but the energy needs to be broken up. I'm just like in thought mode right now, guys. It's having me like go in my head over and over. We did water and air. Fire and earth is next. I can't remember if water was similar. Like I can't. It's like recap. It's like remix, but it's like recap. But I can't like really think about like what it was. Wait a minute. Wait, no, we didn't do earth. I wrote 212. We didn't do earth. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not leaving one sign. We only did 2 elements, right? We only did. I just threw myself off. We didn't do earth yet. Yeah, we only did 2 signs, right? We just did air and water, water and air. That's it. Correct. Okay. Yeah, it is odd. I really don't want to switch like that. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely going to. I'm seeing that. I just saw that return card. It was so clear. I saw it in my phone. But it's like, nah, take a break. Like, I saw it, like it was a reflection in my phone. I can still see the same exact reflection in my phone right now. I wish you guys could see it. But it's because it's the lamp, so its head is right here, and its arm and hand is reaching out. But it's like you can't see it because if I was to show you, like my phone's right here, but like if I was to show you, the reflection is this camera. So like I can't get a picture of that. But it's all dark. It's dark as fuck. That is some dark fucking shadow energy coming towards you guys. But I keep getting pulled to like take a break. Like it's not just a break. So I don't know if somebody thought like you were just taking a break from them. It's right back to that narcissistic fucking energy. It's fucking gross. And it's just like, I feel like somebody thought like you were literally just taking a break. This isn't like all happy, like this is dark as fuck. And they could have a lot of regret with sorrow. New phase, rekindle, addiction, codependent. So somebody thinks they could probably have a new phase. Oh, but I changed my mind. They can't stop thinking about you, needing to learn from the fucking past. It's not enough, frustrated. It's ego. It's jealousy. It's shady. It's gaslighting, focusing out, watching, stalking. There's nothing here that's unfucking conditional. And if it is, it's too late. Yeah, no stabs in the back, so like, yeah, the Grim Reaper, this relationship's over, no second chances. So I don't know who the fuck this person is, but there's that. And I just saw like unconditional love again, talking, dating. I think you're going to meet somebody new, or you're just dealing with different energy. Like, this is a no-go. But somebody thinks you were just taking a break. I mean, who the fuck is this? I just heard fucking retard. Like, spirit must be pissed with this person. So it's either an earth sign or a fire sign. It's something. Because that's just fucking arrogant as fuck. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's delusional, guys. It literally is delusional. I just picked up the 9 of Cups that belongs over here that was on the floor. 9 of Cups can be delusional. Oh, Jesus. I'll be back. Love you guys.